We first started off back in probably about the 60s. My oldest brother, which is Alfred Pinckney, he was working for the owner of SKYVIEW CAB, and when he was working for the owner, that he worked with him a couple of years, well, many years, I must say. And then the guy who owned the cab stand, he retired, so he said that he gonna give it to my oldest brother because he know his son would not gonna carry it on. So that's how we got it in the family. He said that he had the cab stand and that he would need a little help. But we always young at the time, and I was still in school, and he was still in school. And what it was, we just go up to the cab stand, which the cab stand was located on Mammon Road and Emmanuel Street. And that when the operation, we go to all the thing we did like a dispatcher. We answer the calls on the phone ring, okay? And then what we do is we didn't have no radio or nothing like that. He had to come to the cab stand, get the call, go get the call, then return to come back, see if he have any call after he left. So that's how we got our call at that time. By being the first cab company here in Georgetown, which is SKYVIEW, and then had another cab, say Georgetown Cab, and it was pretty busy, you can say. It was excitement for me, I'll say that, and it was a little hectic, getting things right. But we finally got into it, and it was very comfortable once you get into it. We had to get there and get to know the people out in the street, and we had to get there, had to learn the streets and the area where the calls were coming from. So it was a challenge for me.
We had the cab stand, and we had transport maids and on the beach. So we had a transport business for the beach, but the cab stand always been the main priority business. And I'm like the fourth generation in the cab business, you know. So we've been in transport transporting for a while, over 60 years.
And also, the cab business, like I said, the cab business was located, another located too. So it was located on King Street too. And many people might don't remember, but King Street, that was the main headquarters. People come downtown, do a little shopping, because Piggly Wiggly was right on the corner of King in front. Mm-hmm. And people go to shop, so we used to park right in front. We had a little taxi stand saying taxi only. It was like 2 spaces on the side, 2 spaces on the other side. And that's how we park, and that's how we get our calls. Besides getting them from the phone, have to go back to the cab stand and get it. But I like to include, we had a phone connected with the one cross on Emmanuel Street. We had a connection, like a little box, and you can go answer. So we had the key to open that. So we opened up at 6 o'clock with that, and then we can go downtown, catch the call, or stay at the home base on Emmanuel Street and catch a call from there. And by the way, Flagler Store was across the street from the cab stand on the corner of Emmanuel Street. Flagler Store.
Yeah,
right?
It isn't there no more. So right now, we used to have a cab stand on Evander Street, and right now that we don't need a cab stand now
anymore. We have
everything motorized.
Motorized and everything. We still have that number, 546-5010.
Yeah.
We have the original number.
That number
Mr.
won't
Steiner,
change. Yeah.
right? That never changed. And that the owner had the cab stand. He started off with that number. That number is just as old as he were before he passed away. Still in existence. We start our business in the morning at 6:30 until 11 at night.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we used to work later than that.
Later, yeah. We had more than me and my uncle, and we had other drivers at one time, and
Yes.
then everybody ventured out on their own, business and everything.
Yeah, and our driver was Rudolph A. Bradley, as he's city councilman now. So he's driving for SKYVIEW. And what we does, we had one car at that time. And then me and him shared a car. I'll work in the morning until 2 in the evening. He comes to work until about 11 at night. So that's how we share that. And we all was happy about what we doing. And another thing, by being with the cab stand, you meet interesting people. You meet different people from the culture, and you have a lot of fun at times. Sometimes it's not very fun when you meet up with certain people, but it's most times fun.
We just had somebody in the cab the other day said he know that number ever since he been a child.
Yeah.
So like that said, that number and the cab business has been around at least 70 years, probably longer than that.
Yeah, but we give it that just to show you how long it was there.
How long it was there.
Oh, we just have 2 right now at
yeah.
most like that, and sometimes like how the economy is now, it's a little slow at times, then it'd be good at times. I can remember you can start out like first of the month when people get the check from the 1st till the 15th, and you have good business. But now it don't go that long.
Yeah.
You can go you can get a good 10 days out of it now. And then after that, it's business, but it'd be a little bit slow, not like you used to.
You gotta be crafty with it.
Yeah, and you can't do like you used to. Like you may say, well, I'm gonna go here and at Hardee's or anyone in the restaurant and get me a little meal. You might think twice about going without a customer. When you get a customer, you can go. But now without a customer, you know taking a chance. My favorite part, getting up in the morning, by God's help, and get ready to work and meet new people, and meet the old people, and know how to handle different people in different ways. When you're a cab driver, you have to have patience. You got to have understanding, and you got to love people. And what I mean by that, you got to love people when they don't very much love you. So
we like
it's all in
like
days
a counselor. We like a counselor. We a counselor. We a friend.
And
we
a
helper, transportation person.
The first thing is you got to have kindness towards the customer. You much when they a little rowdy, you just got to just say to yourself, I'm gonna be good to the customer because I need that customer, and I think they need me too. So there you go. One hand wash the other one. And when you come to that understanding, which within yourself, and you be good to the customer, they might, if they're rowdy, they might say, well, I'm not gonna probably ride with that cab no more. But they will come back. I've had that happen to me. I've had a young lady say, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ride with you no more. I said, well, why you not gonna ride with me no more? Well, I think you charge me a little too much. I said, no. I said, that's what I imported charge. I said, but I tell you what I would do. I would just go ahead and carry you for nothing if you feel that way about it. And she looked at me, she said, that'd be nice. So I give her a free ride. And that's how you stay in business, and that's how you satisfy the people.
Yeah. We need the customer just like the customer need us.
That's correct.
Now at this time, present now, they have like 8 cab companies in Georgetown.
Yeah, quite a few, but
and we still in business and still making
going
money.
on.
So you know the customer really do keep you flowing too.
Flowing.
So.
And also remember, just be nice to them.
Yeah.
And be nice to them. And this is what my brother told me. He's no longer with us now. But he told me, he said, Lee, you be good to the old folks and treat them good. You'll never have to worry about being in business.
Yeah.
And I find out that's true right today. Be good to people. All kind. Care who you are. I've had a lady, she told me, she said, oh, that's my Roy. I don't want nobody else but my Roy to call and pick me up in the cab. And she said to me, she said, I was riding SKYVIEW CAB a long time. I know your brother Alfred, and I know your mom, Ethel, and I know all your people. And you're all good people. And I like to ride with y'all. Well, I've had people call from New York. Say, okay, I'm gonna need a cab to meet me at the airport so and so time. And so I asked him, I said, how did you get this number? He said to me, he said, well, I got it from a friend up here. He told me about y'all and said y'all was a dependable, good cab company, and I can depend on y'all. So he gave me the number and I called him.
Columbia, Charleston.
Yeah.
We go as far as the customer wanted to go, as long as they, you know.
I've had a guy, he came down, he said he was from overseas. What did he say he was from? He was from over there, Nigeria, something like that. Anyway, he ride me for a whole week. He did. He was here doing a little business. He was a computer operator, and he was here. And he ride me a whole week. And I took him back to the airport, and me and him talking. He said, if I'm back in this neighborhood again, I'll look for you. I pick up a guy from Church's Fried Chicken in Maryville. Nah, he was an African guy. Pick him up, so he said he want to go to Charleston over that train station. When that train station, now check this out, when that train station drive, so he said, I want to go over here. I'll pull over at the store. He went in the store, and then he came out. So I said, where do you want to go at now? He said, I'm going to go to this place up here. I didn't know quite the place in Charleston. I said, you want to go there? I said, let me go inside and ask the person how to get there. I went inside. He ran, going away. I lost the fare. But yeah. All this in a day's work.
Yeah, all this, yeah.
All this in a day's work.
The good and the bad.
And I have had people come say, oh, well, I need a cab. Get in the cab. I don't have no money. When you get there, what I do, I say, okay, you got the money? Thank you. You just remember you ride with SKYVIEW CAB and you get some money, you call us again. Yeah. Things that just happen in cab. Yeah. I don't want to tell you about the other venture I had that time when I pick up a guy. Couldn't tell you that they were drinking back. Yeah, having a good time. So he come up and tell me, he said, I need a cab. I said, where you want to go? It was, that time it was a chicken place called Yogi Bear Chicken Place right over here by the bridge before you get into Maryville, right with a steel mill at on the left-hand side when you're going south was a little chicken place there called Honey Fried Chicken. I took them there. It was